Welcome to the Fit 15 podcast show, where you'll find health and fitness inspiration, motivation, and information shared in 15-minute episodes. Tune in while getting a move on to make leading and enjoying the benefits of a healthy lifestyle almost too easy. It's the Fit 15. And now your host, Catherine Basu.
Welcome to the Fit 15 podcast show. I'm your host, Catherine Basu, and I'm so excited to be back podcasting again after a nice, relaxing break from podcasting to enjoy time with friends and family over the holidays and the new year. So I wanted to start the episode by just thanking those of you who have been longtime subscribers for staying subscribed and not leaving the scene when I went on that break. So I appreciate you for that. I hope you had enjoyable holidays as well. And for the new subscribers, the new listeners, I should say, I want to welcome you to the show. I could give a whole spiel about the show itself, but I'm going to save that because you can always go back and listen to episode 000 to get my full vision for the show. But what I did want to invite you to do is subscribe if you're a new listener, because this will actually benefit you, or is designed to benefit you more than it will benefit me. So subscribing to the show helps the show get seen by more people, so that does benefit me, but it also should help serve as a reminder to you to get moving for at least 5 days a week for 15 minutes, which is how often the show is released during the regular season. So maybe you start off the year and you have these great fitness and health related goals you're trying to reach, and you wish you could have hired a personal trainer, maybe someone at my fitness company, Fit Armadillo, but you just didn't have the budget and you need some motivation. Subscribing to the show is going to remind you to get moving when you see that little notification that there's a new episode, or that's my intention. So I hope you will subscribe and get that daily health and fitness related inspiration, information, get that motivation to get moving, even if you are not a fitness client over at my company, Fit Armadillo. The other thing I wanted to mention briefly is that I know that we often set really big goals at the beginning of the year. And if you are newer to fitness or trying to just recommit to your fitness goals, maybe after some time away from having fitness as a part of your life, I want to invite you to proceed slowly and to not be afraid to work on first building the habit of getting moving more, even if it is just for 15 minutes, 5 days a week, because you'll be able to enjoy lots of the great benefits of fitness, maybe not all of the health benefits of fitness, but many of them by getting in at least 15 minutes of movement a day. So if you aren't doing that now, there's a lot that you can gain from getting moving for those 15 minutes, and I hope and invite you to experience that for yourself, because I can talk about it all day and share research with you and all that good stuff, but being able to experience the benefits for yourself is what is going to really keep you motivated in the long run. All right, so you're all going to go and subscribe if you haven't already, I hope. One last thing I wanted to mention before getting into today's episode is that this episode is not a typical episode. Usually on the Fit 15, I have an awesome guest joining me. Today, I will be the only one speaking. So I hope that if you don't enjoy my voice, you will still subscribe, because I have some awesome guests planned for you this coming week. Tomorrow, I have a guest who is doing a giveaway for her recently published and international best-selling book, and lots of other good stuff coming your way. So subscribe so you don't miss out on any of that, and you get to be inspired by my guests, who I think are way more inspiring and informational than I usually am. All right, so today's topic, though, is a rundown, a little synopsis of different apps that I enjoy myself, or have been apps that have been recommended by past guests, or even are created by past guests. I want to make sure you know about them and maybe can use them during this new year to help you stay motivated. So the title of the episode is Appy New Year, because I knew I wouldn't be the first person to wish you a Happy New Year, since I was out of the office, out of the podcasting scene on the actual official New Year itself and New Year's Eve. But I could at least wish you an Appy New Year, right? So you guys are starting to get a taste of my sense of humor if you are still listening to this episode where I'm the only one speaking. So let's get to it. What are the apps that I use and love? Well, there's one that I use every single day, pretty much, and that is the Charity Miles app. So this is an app that I've been using for a few years now. I'd have to go back and check when I started using it officially, but it's an app that allows you to raise money for your favorite charities, your favorite nonprofits, while you are getting in a workout. So if you do not have this app yet, and you are walking while listening to the podcast, which is what I recommend you do, or getting in some kind of movement while you're listening to the podcast, I want you to pause and download the Charity Miles app. And while you are there, look for our team at Fit Armadillo, which is my fitness company. In the Charity Miles app, this is written out as one word. So the symbol at and then Fit Armadillo, even though the company's name is usually 2 words spaced out, but I digress. So join our team. Why would you want to join our team? Well, I do try to give shout outs each week for our team members who have actually logged miles during that given week. So first, it's a way to gain some added motivation and inspiration, and then just be part of raising a little bit more money than you might have seen yourself raise or be motivated to raise on your own. So with the app, you are able to raise 10 cents a mile if you are biking, 25 cents a mile that you complete if you are running or walking. And it might not seem like that much, but our team itself has actually raised over $4,000 through our efforts as Charity Mile participants over the past few years. So we haven't had to do that by knocking on doors or anything else, just by getting out there and getting moving. So it's really inspiring, I think, the impact you can have by remembering to turn on the Charity Miles app every time you go for a workout. Now, you can go and look up the app in the App Store and read about it there, but I also invite you to listen to episode 35 of the Fit 15, where I actually had the honor of talking to the founder of Charity Miles himself. So Gene Gerkoff was on the show for that episode, and it was really great to be able to go behind the scenes of the app that he's created and get inspired from his journey creating the app, even in addition to his impact that he's having for not only great charities, but also for the individuals who use the app to stay motivated to get moving. All right, friends, that is your halfway point reminder. If you're joining us and going on an out and back walk and only have 15 minutes, you'll want to turn around now. All right, so definitely want to go and download Charity Miles, that app, and walk while listening to the podcast and raising your money for charity, the charity of your choice. Lots of different options in the Charity Miles app, so check that out. What is another app that I love and recommend you use? The third app I want to recommend that you check out is the Progress app. This app was created by Lewis Smith, who was a guest of the Fit 15 podcast show for episode 134. So you can go back to that episode to learn more about the app from Lewis himself. But basically, this app allows you to track your measurements as you are going on your fitness journey. This is something that I highly recommend all of my fitness clients do, so much so that I actually run a fitness challenge that some of you might be familiar with and that I've definitely had episodes of the podcast dedicated to in the past if you want to scroll through the show notes page for the podcast to find those. But the synopsis of the challenge is that it's a drop 2 sizes challenge instead of a weight loss challenge. And the reason why I've switched from running weight loss challenges to size dropped challenges is that it ends up having people get better results, because using the scale is something that can be demotivating if you're checking the scale week after week and maybe putting in great efforts when it comes to your fitness routine, but seeing the scale actually go up in a given week. Having my clients track their measurements and their size has been really crucial in offering them greater chance of success, and actually so much so that I'm able to guarantee that my participants in that drop 2 sizes challenge will drop 2 sizes over that 10-week period. So having the tool of the Progress app to help them track their measurements on a week-to-week basis has been really exciting for me. Even more exciting than that, and for those of you who maybe aren't going to sign up for the Drop 2 Sizes Challenge but want to experience some of those benefits, is that the Progress app has a great free Facebook community associated with it. So you can download the app for free. You can upgrade to get some additional measurements that you're able to track, but you get their Facebook community for free, which is a very active, supportive community. I've actually gone in there and shared some insights. I did a Facebook Live for the Progress App community in their Facebook group just a few weeks ago that I think is still up. I don't think they're going to delete it. So just some good tips for helping you structure a fitness routine around that goal of losing weight. I won't be the only one that is someone who's gone in there and shared tips. So you have experts come in to share tips in that community, but also just the supportive community itself, which is one of the key reasons that I can guarantee in my Drop 2 Sizes challenge community that my participants will get results, because they actually have support from me primarily. But if you're not able to join that challenge, my challenge over at Fit Armadillo, or commit to paying a trainer to help keep you motivated and accountable, the Progress App community is a great option for you that's free, and I really can't recommend that community enough. So the Progress App for help tracking your measurements, which will really help you stay on track more or stay motivated more, at least in my experience working with my own fitness clients, than just looking at the scale, and then also their great community. When I reached out to Lewis to ask about any cool things happening at the Progress App, he mentioned a great statistic that I want to share with you as well, just to encourage you to go and download that app. And that is that at the end of last year, Progress started tracking how many people reached their goals while using the app, and they're already up to 1,600 people. So pretty cool. Would love to have you be part of the next 1,600, so definitely go and check out that app. I know it will help you a lot just based on my experience as a trainer for, like I said, over a decade. So tracking those measurements can really help you stay motivated and help you celebrate your progress as you move forward on your goals. Another app that has a great community, or has newly added a great community, is the Paddle Logger app. This app was created by David Walker, who was a guest of the podcast for episode 140 of the show, if you'd like to learn more about the app from him directly. But it's also undergone some great changes, as I've kind of alluded to here, including the community. So the app itself was created to help stand-up paddleboarders log their progress, log their trips out on the water, hence the name Paddle Logger. And David just added this great free Facebook community, very similar to the Progress App community, just helping people who are stand-up paddleboarders stay motivated, especially through the current winter months. I've just joined the community. I still have not gone out for my first stand-up paddle boarding mission, so I am excited to be inspired by the individuals in that group and to get out there sooner than later. You can go join that community and nag me about getting out there and paddling, and share some great locations that you enjoy that I can try to check out hopefully in the near future. So Paddle Logger is another great community. Their app is now free to download. They've changed their subscription model. So I downloaded it back when it was a paid model, but you can go and get it for free, and that includes the paid community. There's lots of other great paid features you can check out from there. All right, so we have a few other apps I want to mention. LiveK is a running app that helps individuals compete against one another, even if they can't compete at the same day and time. So I've actually used this app to run a 5K and 1 mile competition here in Hermosa Beach at the Hermosa Beach Farmers Market. And I'm going to be doing it again February 20th. So if you are in the South Bay area, close to Los Angeles here in California, or would like to come out and visit us on February 20th, 2019, and participate and experience the app for yourself, I invite you to do that. I will share a link to the event information, but basically what I've been doing is hosting a competition, a 5K event during the farmers market, and people are able to complete that route at any time during the market's time that it runs, from 1 to 5 p.m. in the winter months, and then stop by my booth at the market to claim their sparkly Finishers medal. We have a great Finishers medal that is a Fit Armadillo logo medal, so really fun, and also doubles as a magnet that I'll be giving out again at that event. But since I don't have the ability to really time everyone during the market itself, I use the LiveK app to have you look at the route and also track your time so that you can share it and compare it really to other participants in the event. So that's something really fun. LiveK has been expanding. They use their app in Newport, Rhode Island with some of the running groups there. So you'll see it more, but definitely you can come out and try it out during the Hermosa Beach Farmers Market if you want to participate in that event coming soon, next month, February 20th, 2019. Save the date for that one. All right, one last fitness-related app, and that is the Go Go Yoga Kids app by Sarah Weiss. Sarah told me that the app is actually currently undergoing some updates, so I have it on my phone, but you might not be able to find it when this episode airs, but there's going to be some good things coming soon, so definitely make a note to check that out. But what I've experienced with the Go Go Yoga for Kids app in the past is that she's used the app to help kids experience and practice yoga poses while interfacing with technology, which we all know that kids really love. So I've used that with my nieces. It's really fun to have them learn the poses, but also kind of meditate or think about the benefits of that pose and what that pose means. So there's a little phrase that goes along with the pose that you could read to your children if they're a little bit younger, like my nieces are 4 and 2, or you can have them read it themselves so they're able to use technology in a positive way. Sarah has a lot of other great resources and is always adding more, so you can learn more about the Go Go Yoga for Kids brand by listening to episode 31 with Sarah herself. But I also recommend going to the website gogoyogakids.com to check out what's going on and get on the email list there to make sure you don't miss out the great exciting updates coming to that app. All right, so those are all my fitness-related apps I wanted to share with you. I did have a recommendation from Lewis Smith, the creator of the Progress app. He said he really likes the app called Auto Sleep that helps you track your sleep. So I have not tried that myself personally just yet, but sleep is really important for your progress, no matter what your fitness goals are, whether you are an elite athlete or just trying to reach a weight loss goal. So I'm sure that that is going to benefit you if you have not been sleeping very well or just want to get more information when it comes to seeing how you're sleeping. The other thing I wanted to just give a shout out for is past guest Lori Cheek. Lori was on the show for episode 9 of the Fit 15. She's also one of the women I interviewed for my book, Superwomen Secrets Revealed, Successful Women Talk About Fitting and Fitness and Dare You to Join Them. And while she is a fitness fanatic, and that's how she ended up in the book, she is better known for her creation of 2 apps that are not fitness related, so we have to work on her to get her fitness app out there, but are definitely worth checking out. So she has the app Cheeked for your dating needs, and also the app Networked for helping you network. So definitely check out Lori for those apps that are not fitness related. But since she's been a past guest of the show and does have some apps, I thought I would at least give her a shout out there. Definitely worth checking out and following her on social media for added fitness inspiration. All right, friends, that's going to do it for me. We're past the 15-minute mark. I hope it was okay for you, even though I was the only one talking. Wanted to encourage you again to subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss an episode. We have a great giveaway that will start tomorrow, and that is going to be of a signed copy of tomorrow's guest's new book, which is an international bestseller, so you don't want to miss that. Subscribing will help you remember to enter the giveaway. And one other thing I want to mention is from our podcast show sponsor, Fit Armadillo, my fitness company. I invite you to go over there and go to the page fitarmadillo.com/classes, because this week, this Friday, February 1st, 2019, I am testing out something called First Fitness Fridays. So inviting you to try out an online small group fitness class. These are capped at 10 participants for free if you have not tried out a class before. And I'm going to try to continue these First Friday fitness classes as long as there is interest. So I want you to go and check that out, sign up, try to get one of those free spots in order to express your interest and have me continue to offer those beyond this first Friday of February, so you can enjoy that and get some fitness in at home. So beyond your walk that you enjoy, hopefully, with the Fit 15 podcast show itself. As always, I want to thank you for listening. I hope you subscribe. If you enjoyed this podcast, please share it. And don't forget to leave a rating and review over on iTunes and or Stitcher to help more people find the podcast and to make my day. Hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I look forward to chatting with you tomorrow if you subscribe to the show. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Fit 15. For show notes and more, visit fitarmadillo.com/podcast. See you next time.